Docking and undocking are always challenging for newbie sailors like us. New marina, crowded marina, narrow fairways, stern-first approach are always concerns in the back of our minds. It's worthwhile to practice different docking techniques whenever we have a chance. Today's video is a part 1 of 2 parts to show you step by step how I learned to handle prop walk when in reverse and how I learned to dock stern first in a new marina I never docked before. There are many ways to do it. The following techniques are what we felt comfortable with and so far working for us. Only through lots of on-the-water practice you can truly find the best way for yourselves. This video focuses on how to overcome prop walk in practice. First thing first, what's prop walk? I'm not gonna get into details about the theory of prop walk. You can Google it and there are lots of videos explaining it. In practice, among a lot of important things you need to know about the boat, 3 things are closely related to prop walk. 1. Prop walk happens when the boat has no steerage and the paddle wheel effect of the prop overcomes the reverse thrust. Prop walk takes control until the boat gains the steerage. 2. Does the boat has a right-handed or left-handed propeller? 3. Is the propeller mounted by conventional propeller shaft or sail drive? This particular boat is Beneteau Oceanis 31 with right-handed propeller mounted by propeller shaft. So prop walk kicks the stern to the port side because of a right-handed propeller, and the prop walk effect is, let's say, very noticeable because of its propeller shaft mount. Boats with sail drive usually has much less prop walk. Let's start with how prop walk can affect the undocking. Stern first to the starboard side. The first clip is to show you what happens if you forget to take prop walk into consideration when you back out of the slip. The fairway here is narrow and the boat needs to turn starboard immediately when boat is halfway out of slip. My wheel was centered, the bow was also centered. After I brought the starboard stern line on board, I put gear in reverse with a quarter throttle. Boat was reversing, but the stern was immediately turning port side. Not what I want. Turning the wheel quickly to hard right didn't help much until it gradually straight up when boat gained steerage. If fairway is wider, this could be fun, but I ran out of space behind me. That's fine. No need to panic, just drive back into slip. That's the easiest solution here, and let's redo it again. After I drove back into slip, I turned the wheel hard right before I put gear in reverse. Some boats may get stalled with the propeller turned all the way, but not this one to our experience. This time was much better. Initial wheel hard right countered about 50% of a prop walk. But it's still not good enough. The turn was wider than ideal. To be safe, I did a standing turn to the port side. This is the more difficult direction of standing turn with a prop walk against you. I have to alternate wheel hard left forward and hard right reverse to turn the boat in the tight space and eventually center the boat in the middle of fairway. We can definitely do better. Now the question is how. In the first clip, we've already turned the wheel hard right before putting in reverse gear. What else can we do? In this second clip, you can see there are actually 2 things I found out that can help tremendously. Both are very straightforward. 1. Since prop walk kicks stern port side, if I position the boat with the bow slightly pointing towards port side when it's still inside the slip, it helps to counter the initial prop walk move. 2. prop walk is caused by propeller movement. If throttle in reverse is short, light burst to just get the boat moving gradually, it may help to reduce prop walk. Let's try it. This time, Katie was on the bow to double the port side bow line. When time is right, he brought the bow line on board. It may not be obvious from the video, but the boat is not centered in the slip. Port side bow line and the starboard stern line were both doubled. Wheel hard right, gear reverse, short burst throttle. Perfect. With bow pointing port side before reversing, prop walk straightens the boat before it gets out of the slip. Steerage gained, and the boat turned nicely. My experience told me that all three things are important: bow slightly to the port before reversing, wheel hard right, and a short burst of throttle, thus less propeller rotation time. Fast forward to celebrate our much improved undocking to starboard side. Katie decided to demonstrate her very appropriate line handling skills. Now the question is, what happens if there is a crosswind blowing the bow over? That's exactly what happened in clip 3. As usual, Katie doubled the port side bow line and asked her to bring the line on board. Right before I put gear in reverse, the bow is blown over to the center by the wind. I think it's interesting to show you side by side that the combination of the several small details could actually make your maneuvering in a crowded marina with narrow fairway day and night. This is from a different angle, with the bow on the right pointing about 20 degrees towards the port side, while the one on the left is centered. In both videos, we did exactly the same maneuver, backing out of slip. However, the crosswind, as light as it was, made the difference. Let's pause here for a bit. The boat on the right has straightened up in the slip and started to turn starboard side, while the one on the left was still moving towards the port side. In the clip on the right, the turn was much tighter. I was able to back out enough to clear the bow and get out. In the clip on the left, the turn is much wider. I have to do short of a standing turn to port side to clear the bow and center the boat in fairway. If the crossing wind from port side is strong, combined with a very narrow fairway, the safest way I could think of to back out is using spring line techniques to basically spring the boat off the slip by using doubled forward spring lines, one on port side bow cleat and the other on midship cleat starboard side. Okay, that's all for this video. Come back for the part 2 on how we practice the docking stern first with wind and current in Ayala Cove.